open the meeting, select board meeting for October 12th of 2020. Under new business, we've got, supposed to be getting a visit from Pat LaValle. Approve meeting minutes, sign warrants. Under old business, we're gonna work on the employee policy and the ATV ordinance. Anything else that we need to add? Assess here, I guess, for some discussions. And, anything else besides that?
Don't think so.
Nope. Alright. Well, we'll, start it off and get this warrants done and stuff. Maybe. I'll show you up.
There is one new application in that box.
Okay.
Does that close out Jordan's mowing?
I think he's done.
We have a contract here from Cargill for salt for the winter. You seen this stuff?
No.
It's 75. Price basis per ton, delivery 75. Estimated ton 525. Coming out of Shelburne.
Yeah, is that about average of last year?
I'm not sure what was.
Do we have much left, or do we have any left from last year?
No, it's like a load left.
Yeah.
I can pull the contract from last year and look at it.
Okay. Just curious, I guess, what we
Yeah.
used last year and what we
Yeah.
paid.
Hopefully not anymore.
Yeah,
Hopefully kind of keep it the same.
yeah. Sand pile all piled up now?
Yes.
Any news on the new truck?
Yep, he called last week and said they were gonna finish detailing it like Friday afternoon.
Huh.
And he was thinking I could come pick it up either Friday afternoon or Monday, so I told him, well, you're gonna have to wait till Tuesday, so I'll see him, I'll talk to him tomorrow and
Yep.
he'll be here.
Sweet.
Cool. Have they picked up the old one yet, or?
No, still,
They're just gonna
they're just gonna
swap
make the swap.
Yeah, it's all set to go.
Yeah. Yeah, we put the plow in the back and,
Yep. What else is new down there?
not too much. We're gonna be getting the brush cutter on the 19th, like
Alright,
next week.
yeah,
For a week?
Yeah. 60 hours of use this time. Last year was unlimited use from a different company, but we didn't even get anywhere near that anyway, so. Should be plenty to do what we have to do, I'd say.
yeah.
You have spots where you're gonna try to hit first?
Yeah.
Or your path of,
Yeah,
Path of destruction.
yeah, definitely.
well, not too much destruction, you know?
Right.
To the village.
Yeah.
This is
Find it.
2015.
So last year's contract was signed, price basis per ton delivery was $86.51, and it was estimated at 525 tons, so same amount, cheaper this year by $11.50, so good.
Cool.
Up the budget. We don't have too much ice this year.
Yeah.
In the previous year, alright. Yeah, 18, we paid 82.77, so. Went up last year and back down this year. Now, what about the brine? Where do you get that? From the States?
It comes from, the same place that the chloride comes from.
Oh, yeah,
Innovative.
they bring it and
Yeah.
dump it in your tank.
Yeah.
Good.
I haven't ordered it yet, but it's all ready to go. The tanks are all set and ground and,
That new truck's all set up, right? With the tank and
yeah,
everything?
yeah, so all three of them will be ready to go.
Yeah.
Usually they're pretty quick. You can call them and they'll be there within like 3 days,
Yeah.
3 or 4 days.
So, like Johnny's, you ever done when do you use that, Brian? All the time or just certain time?
Usually when it's the colder the better, you know.
No,
You don't really need to
better
use it when
real
the first
cold.
part of the winter. You don't really need it.
Yeah,
It's when it's really cold.
well,
January usually.
those cold days when you
Yeah.
spread salt and it bounces off and
Yeah.
heads in the ditch.
It sprays the salt when it flows down the chute.
Yeah. Huh. Cool.
Have you pulled your sign over on,
Yes.
boarding? Yeah.
Yep.
I see Needleman's got that place for sale over
Yeah.
there.
Still.
So I guess I'll take a motion to accept this Cargill.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Quote. Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Read the meeting minutes from last meeting then. Here's minutes from September 28th of 2020 at 7:30 at the town office. Present was Greg Stebbins, Seth Hungerford, Joe Dunleavy, Nick Norris, Kim Dufresne, Rick Piasny was here as the health officer. 7:40, Greg opened the meeting and read the agenda. Joe motioned to go into executive session, seconded by Nick. Entered executive session at 7:40, 8:45, exited executive session. Rick discussed a tenant complaint as the health officer. Then they went in back to the regular meeting and personnel policy they're still working on. ATV ordinance was tabled and we'll discuss when the full board is present. Greg read minutes from August 14th. Seth motioned to accept as read, seconded by Joe, and all in favor. Sign some warrants. Seth motioned to adjourn, seconded by Nick, all in favor, and the meeting adjourned at 9 o'clock. Take a motion to accept these minutes as read.
I'll make the motion.
Is that supposed to be September 14th?
September 14th, not the 28th.
No, the meeting minutes.
Oh, no, August 14th, supposed to be September. Okay, I'm gonna make that change then with pen. Everything else, good? We had a
I'll make the
motion
motion
from
to
Joe.
accept the minutes as amended.
We'll get a second.
I'll second it.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
So this, letter from Mr. Fletcher concerning the hydro plant here, is that, do you have some information you have to get to him, or?
He's representing us.
Okay, he's representing us, but
And the second one, is that the second meeting?
it's, well, it's the one from that Merle Van Giesen there.
Yeah.
It's addressed to Mr. Fletcher, I guess.
He is representing the town.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was kind of reading this that it was addressed to us, but he's got, stuff to get together before their meeting.
You get a new sign for the garage, is that what you got?
Yeah. It's pretty sharp.
Above the door?
No, just on the side of the building.
Towards,
Just right next to the door.
yeah,
The other one was like, what, 25 years old.
Yeah.
So, looked like crap.
what color? Or is it
The
just
same as the truck,
Same as truck on the wall?
yeah, I took a picture of the side of the truck and sent it to the inmates up there, up in Newport.
Yeah.
They knocked one out.
Nice. I'll check
Didn't
it out.
didn't say how much it was. What did it say in there?
It, one something, one
Was it?
19, one, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So we're gonna need new emblems for the new truck too.
Who normally does it, or who had it done?
Not sure. I wasn't part of it.
Did John Johnson do that last one?
I think so.
Last truck?
Yeah, okay. I'll have to make an appointment then.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
just call him and ask him, but I'm pretty sure he did the
yeah,
last one.
probably. It's before my time, but
Yeah,
if he did, he has it in his
Yeah,
records,
it's fine.
whatever, so he can knock it out real quick.
yeah.
The one question I did have, Seth, is in the budget, and Nick can show it to you, or your office supplies seems to be really high.
Really?
Yeah,
Office
I
supplies.
put the breakout in there and it was, the computer that had it.
oh, okay, that's what we, they usually, okay, well, I can see that, okay. That's what, that makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause usually I get burn paper off from her. I really don't want some.
I will.
Yeah, that one ate up most of what it was.
And then that, what's the top one, must be the computer itself or something,
I don't know.
or, or maybe it's down.
It's all Amazon, that's probably ink.
A lot of ink. Oh, not really.
I was gonna say I haven't changed it anytime soon.
No, it's definitely the.
That's the percentage of the budget, you guys.
Yeah.
Here's the budget, here's the
And that's
spend.
why right there.
No doubt.
Right here's fixing the computer.
Yeah, well,
So, that's why it ate up. It
yeah,
was- It was the budget.
yeah.
I know last week we were planning that.
Yeah, that was back when I first kinda took over, cause it was out for a while.
Just see that. State's cutting there. funding stuff.
We're not the only town that got that bill set, I don't believe. Pat Butter, is that the one you're talking about? You thought only Sheldon got?
The email from last week? Oh no, yeah, I figured everyone got it, yeah.
That was our blacktop for next year.
Bummer.
Have you had to borrow any money from line of credit, or you got taxes starting to come in?
Taxes are starting to come in.
Do we have any other questions for Seth?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't. Do you have any?
How's it going? Generally, everything's going
Hey, you got
smooth.
anything else you wanna share?
Yeah, it's smooth.
So do you want to show, do you want your budget? I can give you a portion of that, so that you can see where you're at on the budget.
Yeah. Keep the blacktop budget high for next year.
No, this year.
No, this year,
So
yeah.
you're spending, you know what you've.
Yeah, I mean, you had a print off of some stuff from like, what, 3 weeks
But
ago?
this is what it's at this week.
Okay.
Nick can show you which one, where it is or at.
Yeah.
I think there was only two. Right, remember, right? They were high right now.
Yeah, one was this truck.
The utility?
Yeah, the utility truck's high.
Yeah. Here,
Yeah.
here's highway. I'll make sure I get them, I know, I'll make sure I get them all highway. Do you want the sewer one well, or just highway?
Okay, this is what we want.
We're at the 3/4 of the county, right?
But we also decreased the budget.
Yeah.
So we haven't had any of our auditor expense that we budgeted with that contract with that company. They contacted us, they haven't done any work for us. They haven't said, hey,
Well,
new
they probably
customer.
won't start until January, so this contracted year, they're probably not gonna use any of that money. Because they won't start until January, so it'll be in the new budget.
But then we have to require an audit be done within so many days of switching over to an external and then contracting out with them. Don't we have to have an audit done within so many
I
days?
contacted our lawyer on that, he said as long as it's done and available, when we get the results back, that's all we have to do.
Okay. Page 6. Here's your breakdown.
So on that ATV ordinance, we got that pretty much where we like it.
Yeah. I think so.
What do you think our next step should be? Warn it or wait till town meeting? I mean, you
I
can
guess.
warn an ordinance so many days, have a public meeting, right? And then accept it if, you know, depending on whatever.
So that process is what, gonna take probably 2 months or so?
I don't know,
It takes.
by the time you warn it.
6 weeks maybe?
And
Where do we
whatever
have to-
days you have to warn it for.
Where do we have to post it when we warrant it?
Has to go in the messenger.
And is there so many locations around town that has to go as
We'd like
well?
to set it up so that we warn it for town meeting, so it can have the discussion there, and then adopt it afterwards. Or, I mean, that's where you're gonna get the most people, I guess.
I mean,
Because we've had warnings for adopting things and not have anybody show up. So, if you want input from the public,
I think at this point in the year, that's not a bad idea.
no, because it's almost done for the season here.
Right, so I mean, try to, you know, the idea originally was kind of push it, you know, get it wrapped up for fall or whatever, but fall's over almost, it will be, so.
Does it still have, it would only be warned in the town report, we would not warn in the paper, right? We can pass it at town.
Right, you could have it in the town report as a warning.
Save a little bit of money
It
there.
could be, yeah, then it could be discussed there.
Did we have it, I can't remember, did it have where we could only ride ATVs in the winter, in the summer, no, it was just saying seasonal in general.
But there's rules for like Vasa, right?
You
The
can't ride
club, you
snowmobiles.
can't ride in the winter time. Cause their trails are closed, cause they're open for snowmobile. But as far as the roads, I don't know, what other towns do with that?
I didn't see anything in Richards or Berkshires.
Yeah, that's what, I'm not sure.
Was it Newport? I feel like one of them,
One of them had something that wasn't a neighboring town.
They had a season.
and it was,
I've been
I mean, I suppose if you wanna put a date on it, you
Watertown,
coincide
or
with the.
Waterville.
no, Waterville.
'cause I feel like
Williamstown,
I feel like we discussed the fact that they opened up like mid-May and closed mid-October.
Williamstown did it.
We were like, as long as it's before.
Yeah, yeah, I would say that's what you wanna do, I mean, I don't know, cause they don't want them on the trails. They aren't allowed on the trails in the wintertime. So do you want them out on the roads in the wintertime? I don't know.
What do you think, Seth? There's one pond roads in Sheldon.
We rode later in the spring, there was still snow.
So like, what's Enosburg do?
I don't know,
Like to get to your camp, those roads are,
that's a class 4.
so you
So I
could,
don't know.
you can go if you can make it?
I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you should. That's an interesting question. I guess I don't know if you could put because we don't have any trails per se.
Right.
We're not regulating any trails. If Vasa opens some trails in town, that's their
that's their deal.
deal. We're just regulating the town roads.
Yeah, I guess I don't really see, unless Seth, like, do you have an opinion one way or another? I mean, the way the ordinance is right now, you can't, ride past 10 o'clock at night.
Alright.
But in the winter time, it does get dark at about 4. So that's something to think of, I guess, but, do you have a preference whether or not they're, I mean, in the roads in the, winter time?
Yeah, I mean, every time you see a four-wheeler, it's kind of a hassle.
What's that?
It's kind of a hassle, inconvenience, you know, for us, but
How many do you see?
lately I haven't seen many, but,
No, I mean winter time.
In the winter time.
oh, yeah, I haven't seen, there's usually not many.
So, basically, so, you don't, necessarily.
I mean, not in the morning, you know,
Somebody going to the pond ice fishing or something.
Yeah.
It's, most people, it's too cold to go out just riding around.
Right.
Most of them don't have the full cab. I mean, there is some that do.
Right.
And I know guys that, you know, use them during hunting season and stuff, but, you know, as far as the winter, I don't know how much traffic you would get up and down the road through.
I'd say we just, I guess, leave it as it is, and if it becomes a problem, we can amend the
Right.
ordinance.
Yeah,
So if you saw people being in problem in the wintertime on ATVs on the roads, let us know.
yeah.
I mean, you didn't see that last year, did you?
No, it was pretty quiet last year.
I don't think it's gonna increase the amount of riding that much. So,
no, I think most people do it anyways.
Right.
If they wanna go somewhere, they're gonna ride anyways and just ride respectful and hope they don't get pulled over.
right.
Actually, to add to the agenda, I'm part of that communications district. We've had a few meetings. Suppose I should provide an update on that. They're asking for a few new spots in Sheldon to test out for hotspots for the wireless networks. And there was an article in the Messenger last week, I believe, where, you know, they're talking about the goals of setting up the infrastructure for fiber by 2022. Don't know if that's gonna happen or not, you know, the timelines or anything, that's just the optimistic timeline of when they're hoping to do it.
Where do they expect to get the funding to do
I mean, the CARES Act is gonna pay for quite a bit. It's not gonna pay for maintenance, upkeep, you know, there will be a cost that the town will incur after the fact. But meetings we've had with, you know, town managers from out of state that set up something similar, everyone's pretty happy with it because it's, you know, it's high-speed internet, that's pretty cheap. But the only issue is, you know, getting everybody on board for the initial, because the initial
Town office,
startup.
do it here,
I'm sorry?
do it here.
Good hotspot.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking about the actual fiber when they wanna, not for the testing period, I'm just saying once they get the install going in 2022. And we were talking with a town manager from, I believe it was Massachusetts, and he was saying, you know, the hardest thing is just getting the town buy-in. Cause it's something new, they hear something, you know, like government-run internet, you know, there's bad associations with that. But once they're able to get through and get the marketplace going for it, like, you know, not going through current providers, but once you can build a marketplace for people to get their internet through. He said some people paying $10 a month for fiber for their internet service. Once you get 50%, you know, district buy-in.
So the town would have to buy into this?
I believe they would need 50% of the residents of the entire district. So since we joined the district, it may be 50% of the entire Franklin County. I'm not sure that
When she brought it up to us, it was free, was no cost to the town.
Yeah, there's nothing buying as far as monetary, just like,
That you just need,
Then we
like,
wanna-
natural gas, you need so many,
we wanna be on
they need
the,
so many to buy into.
we're willing to pay you to have high-speed internet, but not necessarily.
customer
But
base.
not town, not
Not
town.
paying buy-in.
No, saying the
Residents.
customers, the residents would have to, you know, 50% have to be in favor of and move towards this for the marketplace to kind of, you know, get competing companies to come in and drive the cost down for everybody to make it worth it.
Yeah.
So
Gas would be nice.
it looks promising, everyone likes the idea of it. Mustafa sat in on both meetings so far with me. He seems to be enjoying it, so hopefully he'll be moving on to primary shortly. We'll see what happens. But that's the update on that. We have a meeting tomorrow night.
Did you have any questions, Seth? Yeah, on your budget, after looking at it?
Not really, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I mean, the year's almost over with.
Alright, anything else we need to discuss? We wanna go into executive session, I guess we got another application here to,
Yeah.
we can look at that and talk
We can talk
about
about
that.
one employee policy when Greg's here.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
I'll second the motion.
Alright, we'll enter into executive session and when we get out, we'll just adjourn for the night.